Hello again, I am Blunty. This is the HyperX Alloy FPS keyboard, HyperX's first gaming keyboard, FPS specific as the name might imply, and they're quite proud of it actually. They sent a bunch of these out to various influencers out there and Twitch streamers and whatnot, and they were all out there on their social media feeds and their Twitters and pulling it out of the box and pointing at it and saying, look at what I just got. But I, in my infinite wisdom, decided that I might try actually using the keyboard for an extended period of time to game with before rendering any kind of official public verdict on it. So that's what this video is about. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'm a better human being than the influencers out there who just get stuff and point to camera and go, look. I'm just saying I'm more useful than they are when it comes to deciding whether or not you should be spending your money on one of these things if you're not fortunate enough to be in a position like me where you're loudmouth on YouTube and sometimes you get free stuff sent to you. Self-congratulatory snark aside, I am now ready to render my verdict upon it. Immediately apparent is the sleek minimalist design. The base is barely larger than what is absolutely necessary to support the keys, all of which sit proud above the surface, hovering above the very solid base. Keycaps nestled on top of red illuminated Cherry MX mechanical switches, the Cherry MX Blues to be specific. And the compact design is more than just desk space friendly too. The keyboard is made with the travelling gamer and LAN fan in mind. Though that said, it is pretty friggin' heavy thanks to the solid steel frame. It is wildly robust thanks to that solid steel frame though, and even comes with a mesh slip bag to protect it while travelling. Also in the box are 8 keycap replacements, the WASD keys obviously, as you can already see fitted to mine, but also the 1, 2, 3, 4 number row keys, ideal for FPS fans in particular for weapon switching, and they also usefully supply a keycap puller so you can switch these things out easily. And of course, being Cherry MX switches, there's countless options available online should you want to switch out any keycaps you like for pretty much any design you like. The gamer-friendly keys supplied have a grippier texture to them, so your prime or sad keys keep your fingers engaged, make it easier to relocate them should your fingers move off them. And in practice, these actually work really wonderfully. I love them. Of course, you've got the usual game mode key to kill the Windows key to save you accidentally pinging out the taskbar mid-game. And as you'd expect, it's 100% anti-ghosted and has full N-key rollover functionality. So, in short, all of the core essentials you need in a gaming keyboard. There's no software to install either, no special drivers, it's 100% plug and play. And you get some limited options for the lighting via key combinations right on the keyboard itself. Standard, dim, reactive, a kind of splash out explosion thingy, a wave thing, and finally, the core gaming keys illuminate. But this final mode is actually the custom mode, where you can light up any and all individual keys as you see fit. You can make it perfect for any game and any control layout you like. And yes, rather importantly, it remembers this custom lighting setting when the PC is off or even if the keyboard is completely disconnected. And setting this up and changing it is super fast too, really easy key combinations. On the matter of the cable, there's dual USBs on one end to make sure the keyboard has sufficient power for itself and also for its onboard USB port, which, rather annoyingly, is listed as a USB charge port. What they mean by that is there's no data line, so you can't plug a mouse in there, you can't use it as a handy spot to jam in a thumb drive. The only thing it is useful for is, indeed, charging your phone and stuff like that. The good news is it is rated at 1 amp, so it will properly charge the big devices out there who want more than the USB standard 500 milliamps to do anything more than slowly trickle charge. But why this couldn't be data enabled, considering the keyboard already pipes out 2 separate USB cables, is kind of beyond me. Bit annoying, really, isn't it? But that really is the one and only thing that annoys me about the keyboard. The cable itself is braided slightly on the stiff side, which has been a very slight annoyance on occasion. But best of all, it is completely removable, terminating in a standard mini USB plug, meaning it will be extremely easy to replace should it ever get damaged, or indeed lost. It also means there's no strain at all on the connections during travel, as you'll disconnect it and loop it up and pop it in the little baggie that comes with it. Easy. The Cherry MX Blues feel as great as you'd expect. If you've never used them before, they have a fantastic tactility when playing or typing, although they are the clickety-clackety type, so they're a long way from silent. But when I was using this keyboard on my Twitch streams, it was quiet enough so my Sennheiser headset mic didn't actually pick up much, if any, clickety-clacking. Certainly not enough for any viewer to have mentioned. In fact, many said they only even noticed it once I flat out asked them if they could hear it. I said, hey guys, I'm using a new keyboard, can you hear it? And a few people went, yeah, kind of, just. I am still hunting for the perfect game streaming / recording keyboard, as using this with my higher quality desktop mic still gives me the clickety clack problem, but outside of that, it's an extremely pleasant experience using this keyboard all around. The Cherry MXs are of course well known to be very robust, reliable and long-lived, and slapping them onto an equally robustly built frame can only lead to good things as far as I'm concerned. The Alloy launched at a price of 159 Australian beer purchasing units, which for something that feels this toughly built is a pretty easy choice. I would in fact predict it lasting for many years of use quite easily, and HyperX have wisely chosen to keep the design look and feel nicely restrained. It's rather more discreet and subtle than many gaming keyboards out there. I would have preferred RGB choices for the backlighting, or at least the option to choose from a few single colour options, so those of us with blingy rigs could tie it in more easily with the lighting scheme we already have. In my case, green. That said, red is a very common choice in PC rigs, and of course, it's HyperX's brand flag colour. But it is, officially, my personal favourite mechanical keyboard so far, and a very confident first step into keyboards for HyperX, whose RAM and SSDs they're better known for, I already have huge confidence in. So there you are, that's my verdict on the HyperX Alloy FPS keyboard. It is a really nice keyboard, and it is my new daily driver. It is the keyboard I've been using day in, day out since it landed on my desk, and now that the review is done, I will be continuing to use this day in, day out until and unless I find something even better. But that is it for now. Thank you for watching. As always, drop into my down below area, do the thumb thing and the subscribe thing and leave a comment thing and all that kind of stuff that every YouTuber out there feels a desperate need to remind you about, like you're some sort of bewildering idiot. But that is it for me. Thanks for watching. I am Blunty, and I will catch you next time.